the mic on. Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? This is Known Fact, and this is Retro Showcase, where we play through retro games on old consoles in chronological order. We're working through the North American NES library, and we are in the last section of 1991. Today's going to be a bit of a shorter episode, just a bit shorter. We're going to be basically working through November to December 1991, which means, yeah, primarily we're going to be dealing with the games that they're trying to shove out the door before they fuck up the next fiscal quarter. But, maybe there's something good. Maybe there's something good mixed in here. Just a lot of licensed stuff today. I'm seeing Barbie, Batman, Captain America, The Flintstones, Tailspin, Tiny Toons, Tom and Jerry. A lot of licensed games. Anyway, I kept us running a little bit on the startup here. I think I may have generated some haters in the last stream. For some reason, the last couple of videos I've been getting a bunch of dislikes. I'm not sure what that's about. Though, I did insult a Star Wars game. That probably has something to do with it. Oh well. I don't get enough views for that to make a difference. All right, let's see. So we're going to pick up, these first couple games are in November. So we have like 3 games in November and then December games, basically. 1 second, please. We need to get over to our NES. So let's take bets if RetroArch crashes on the first game of the day, as it often does. First game we're playing is called Uncharted Waters. This is Koei developed and published, so I think we already know exactly what we're gonna see. Since they just keep releasing the same game with a different skin. But let's see it. Uncharted Waters. Maybe somewhere they tried something different. Imagine. Let's go over here. All right, what do we got? From the historical simulation series. Okay. Got some white noise waves. 80 years ago today, my great-grandfather was called up by Prince Henry, the Navigator, to sail in the name of Portugal. His mission was to find the legendary kingdom of Prester John. With the fleet of King Juan I under his command, he set sail for the coast of West Africa. However, his adventure was short-lived. The fleet was wrecked in a violent storm, and only one ship made it back. They say my great-grandfather was a valiant captain to the end. But even he sank to the depths of the sea with his fleet, never to return again. Oh my gosh, this white noise. It is difficult to describe the hardship my family then endured. In that one disaster, we lost the head of the family and all our servants. Neighbors seized our land and plotted to destroy our noble name. Although, I don't think I need to keep reading this. I'm really feeling it as we're getting into the back catalog of the NES, how much these people want to make games that have more going on. And the limits of the NES essentially tell them you have to have a very slow text scroll at the very beginning of the game. It's way too big for an NES game. I think it probably has something to do with the fact that Genesis and Super Nintendo are perfectly capable of doing that. And a lot of these are like lower budget back ports or things like that by this point. Alright. Is this game different? I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, this is the same game. But I will give it until it shows me a map for me to think it's any different. It's gonna look like ancient China somehow still. Holy shit, it's not the same game. Wait a second. It's not the same game. Or is it the same game with an RPG overmap to make your decisions instead of a menu? It might just be that. It's that. Hold on, let's get on the ship. The yes-no is so funny to me. Alright, now leaving Lisbon. Goodbye, Portugal. Where are we going? It's just automatically moving. I mean, I'll watch it happen. I gotta say I'm a bit off guard here that Koei made a game that wasn't exactly the same after doing it like 8 times in a row the last 2 years. It leaves me skeptical to even what I'm seeing. Wait, I'm going back. Hold on. The wind must have died down. Or it's trying to, like, simulate something and it's slowing the game down? One or the other. One or the other. Land Po. No, we want to go up. Go up, you bitch. Come on. Debark. Go ashore? Search for water? Search for treasure? Oh. I can't do anything without a port, huh? Sail again. It's too bad, really, that these games are so incredibly slow-paced. I won't really be able to see much of anything here in this sample. I don't know. Koei's trying something different, so I can't, like, hate on him for that, but it's just not grabbing me at all. Next, we have Vice Project Doom by Acom and published by Sammy. Let's see it. Project Sammy. Look at this prosperous, ripe world. All of it an open market at my command. Yes, the future of these people depends upon me. Jacobs, update me on the status of Project Doom. Yes, sir. Progress is as scheduled, however. There is one small problem. One of the subjects has escaped. And We haven't been able to locate it yet. Find it and cancel it. This operation cannot be compromised. Yes, sir. How is he doing? He spends most of his time with them. Should I bring him to you? It may be about time. No, leave him alone. He will come, just as I did 30 years ago. It's raining. Push start button. Heart! Maniac loose in Area D on Route 246. Take him down, nice and easy. All that for this. Alright. See, this is what I'm kind of talking about with the, This is what I mean when I'm talking about they're doing all this story setup, and then the games just don't support anything that complex, you know? They're really brushing up against what they want to do and what the hardware's and their own skills are letting them do. As for the gameplay here, it's basically just a vertical shooter. I'm just in a car. However, the main attack is a kind of an annoying noise. That's one thing I'm gonna say. You don't want to be hearing that the entire time. I'm gonna turn the game volume down a notch. There we go. NES has such aggressive sounds when they do come out. If they come out in any large amount of way, they're so aggressive, right? There's no record of this guy on our hands. His fingers were twisted. They weren't human, more like claws. I'm trying to find a good gain level here that works with these NES games. It can be annoying, you know? Alright, Christy, can you run a check on the stuff we found in the vehicles? Who's there? Show yourself. Don't worry, just your guardian angel. They want to do these Ninja Gaiden cutscenes between everything. There's just not enough going on. Oh, now I'm not playing a car game anymore. Now I'm literally playing Ninja Gaiden. Okay. Background doesn't look terrible. This part's not so bad. I have a gun too. Do I have ammo? Grenades. What's this ladder take? The collapsing ground is a weird feature. It's kind of gradual and not instant. I can't. Alright. So maybe they want me to go up here? God damn it. Sometimes doing a stream can be annoying, guys. I just gotta say that. There's a lot of stuff to keep watch over. Alright. There we go. I feel like I'm gonna die if I go for this jump. Mostly because the ladder just fucked me. Alright. Can I not go this way? Can I have gone the other way? No? It's too late? Alright. You can attack on the ladder. Yeah, this is gonna be a fucking pain. Alright. It was going good too, and now I'm immediately hit with an obstacle that's like, come on. There we go. That's bullets and coins and a jack-o'-lantern. Meat. Alright, what do we got? Honestly, this game is kind of interesting. I wish the story was remotely interesting. That it just took all that time to tell me. In game over, I'm gonna have to do all the car sequence and everything? Or is it a continue? No, it's a continue. Let's see if there was alternate routes. We got the jumpin' zombies. I'm sure the Japanese version of this game, Daikokai Jidai, is really different. Let's try that after this, just to see it. I feel like maybe the theming is different. Shit. So if I just kept going this way, I can't. I have to go down. Okay. In that case, what an annoying first level, actually. These weird-ass jumps. That require, like, the full jump height, and then an awkward ladder standing in between you and that. There we go. Down we go. Alright, let's get down. And then, now what? He's throwing girders at me. Oh, I got hit by the end of it. Come on, I can get this guy. There we go. That's what those bombs are for. What's going on around here? Christy? I think I skipped the scene on accident. I was just trying to advance the text. Yeah, this is kind of a fun game, to be honest. I just don't care about whatever's going on with the story. Come on. Can't hit dogs out, or can't hit cats or dogs or whatever these things are. Pumas? I don't fucking know. Alright. Come on. Come on. Alright. This looks like a jump that's meant to fuck me up. Alright. Down we go. What's with these freaks with the needles? Some kind of demon. Oh shit. Fuck, that boss is significantly harder. Wait, why do I start off the boss screen? I guess it's like Mega Man, but they don't give me a safe screen to be off center of the boss from. Alright. We got 10 of these. Whoa, what the hell am I supposed to do to dodge that? Jumping is certainly not the answer. Yikes. Hmm. Well, that's an interesting one. I do want to look up the Japanese version really quick because it feels like the kind of game that could be different, but maybe not. Go to Dai Kokai. Jidai, this one. Oh wait, that's the Uncharted Waters. My bad. Gun Deck is what it's called in Japan. Gun Detective. Let's see. Is it different? It looks like it's the same. Yeah, okay. Next we have Worm, Journey to the Center of the Earth by Cyclone System and a couple different Sofel as Mickey are different publishers. I don't know either of those. Worm with a U. Worm. Okay. I feel like I've seen that mascot once before. No password. Act 1. Normal. None multa. Okay. I'm a tank. Okay. There was that one game where you were a helicopter or a tank and you switched between them. It kind of feels like that. But there's a drill too. One button, seemingly. Wait, I died? That's not a great first impression. Also, I had one life before it continue. That's really rough. Oh, wait. How'd I get up? I couldn't do that before. This game feels cheap as fuck. It just kind of does. What is with these dinky bullets in your shooter? Yeah, I don't got much of anything to fucking say about this game. There's basically nothing going on here. Now what? Something gonna go on? Oh shit, cutscene. It's an earthquake. Wait, Dan, I've got something on the radar. I'm showing a life form in sector that. It appears to be in a cave. It's just a beholder. Talk to the crew for help. Possibility 0% life point. Increase possibility factors to 100%. Okay, wow, this game ain't it at all, man. What are we even fucking doing here? Well, looks like I'm gonna get my ass kicked. There you are. Push B. Talk. Dan. I don't understand why they want me to keep talking to these people. It's like this weird turn-based, like, shooting gallery boss fight. And the boss's kill meter is called possibility? Is that what I'm understanding correctly here? I'm at 92%. So Dan's the only one that has anything that accounts to 100%, huh? There, he's at 100%. Do I win? I did it. I beat it. I did it. It's me. It was me. Got him. I can't believe there are monsters down here. There must be some meaning to all of this. I'll check it out. Blue crystal. It's beautiful. I wonder what is beyond this cave. Oh shit. Same background. I mean, it's the same area, so I guess. My arms have a meter. I can't shoot as much as I want. Pressing up is a kick. I just want to point that one out. Pressing up is a kick. Going down is like progression. What a weird game. A lot of games trying to do multiple like mini games combined today. Instead of one good gameplay loop. I think I'm good. Not a fan of this. Maybe Barbie by Imagineering and High-Tech Expressions will, maybe Barbie will make things a little better. Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if the Barbie game's better than some of this shit. Let's see it. Barbie's going to be a vertical shooter. Oh shit. Wow, this is before even the Barbie redesign that even I'm aware that I was for. That's crazy. Alright. Once Upon a Dream. Wow, what a great book. I love reading about mermaids. But yawn, I'm getting sleepy now. I need my rest. Tomorrow's a busy day. I'm having lunch at the soda shop. Going swimming at the beach. Meeting Ken at the party tomorrow. But yawn. First, I have to go to the mall to pick up that new outfit. So much to do. Holy shit. The jump is crazy. Barbie's on benzos right now. What the hell? Throw the sport ball, Barb. Obviously she's dreaming here, but... Okay, well, it looks like I spoke too soon. This is the most sluggish game I think I've ever played. It's crazy. Like, you don't feel like you're asleep during a dream, right? But somehow they've made this fatal mistake. What's that, perfume up there? Power up? We can do this, come on. Her sprite is very tall for the NES. Why am I not able to land on that? Well, I don't think we're making much progress in this game. Don't know what the things I'm cycling through with select are. Oh, she woke up. Should I go back to sleep? Should I wake up? You should wake up. Oh my, what a strange dream. I wonder how it would have turned out. Well, maybe I'll dream it again tomorrow night. Good ending. See? Good ending. We beat the game. Next, hey, a breath of relief. I can breathe here. Because we got a Sunsoft developed and published game next. Looks like it's Batman Return of the Joker. Now, we're dealing with licensing here, but it is Sunsoft. So let's see what we got here. Return of the Joker. Stage 1. They made the previous Batman game. Wow, look at the sprite on him. Damn. Okay. Instant password for where I am? Huh. Batman's got a gun. My ability to dodge is poor, but like, I can really just rip someone to shreds with these guns. And I like the sound effects and music. Just checking different buttons. This might be a 2-button game, which is fine. This is a nice looking NES game. Look at the speed of the scrolling of the clouds up there. That's crazy. Batman Gargoyles crossover. There we go. I need some life is what I need. Look at that. Damn. Stage 1, 2. Charge shot. I can shoot up. Oh. I can't tell if I'm supposed to be able to hit the blimp guns or not. Or if it's just an obstacle to watch out for. It's not really reacting to me, huh? No, wait, it did. Maybe I was just hitting its shots. Little pieces of confusion like that are usually, like, the toughest thing about stuff like this. Damn it, I can't jump up there. Yes, I can. It's just... I think it just might be an auto-scroller. I need to be fast. There's a lot going on in this fucking screen, though. This, that first level was nice, but this level is kind of trash. I'm not, like, there's just a bit too fucking much going on here. Yeah, I'm not I see little explosions, but it's from me hitting the bombs that are coming down. I don't want the charge shot. It sucks. There we go. That's better. Dude, why can't I destroy enemy projectiles with my own? I want to like this, but it's kind of pissing me off a little. Like, very quickly. I'm not sure what the intended way to play this level actually is. I guess is the way to put it. I don't know what they want me to do. Because, like, there's a lot of bombs coming down. It's eating up, like, the entire center of the screen. I think I just need to survive the level. I have a B, a bomb, but I don't know how to use it. Select, maybe? No. Okay, I made it. Alright. Who am I fighting? I love this psycho anime-ass Batman. This is crazy. There's a fucking numerical power meter. I think I'm gonna win. I think. Well, if I'm careful, I will. He's putting up a goddamn fight, though, isn't he? There we go. This has barely anything to do with Batman, but it is cool. Oh, that guy was blending in. I need the charge shot. I hate. I need something else. I really hate the charge shot. And that's all they'll give me. Fuckers. That one's pretty good. It's pretty fast. Spread shot. It also turbo as well. There we go. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. Oh, shit. Now it's getting faster. Alright, the levels aren't too long. Ooh, okay. You know what? That might be the... Not being able to shoot straight ahead is a little tricky. Come on. Not the charge shot. Anything but the charge shot. Damn, I got fucked by the charge shot. Wow, the sprite work is just really good for Batman in this game. He's doing some... He's looking stylish as hell. Batmobile. 3-1. We're in the snow. No boss for that level, huh? Snow demons. This is clearly reskinned. It doesn't have an alternate name though, so I don't know what game they've reskinned. Doesn't matter. If it's good, it's good, right? I'd rather the regular gun than the charge shot, to be honest. I can't believe I did that again. Damn. Alright, so jump over this. Please just give me something besides the goddamn charge shot. Oh my god, there's so many pitfalls. Where's the continue put me? Puts me right back at the stage. Oh yeah. Sunsoft Batman game. Kicking some ass. Batman's all about guns in this game. Not the charge shot, though. That gun fucking sucks. There's so much off-screen bullet shit. At least I don't get knockback. Okay. Oh, weird. I misread that. I want the spread shot. I want the S gun. That's the best one. Not the charge shot. Quit giving me the goddamn motherfucking charge shot. It sucks. Every other gun, even the unupgraded gun, is better than the charge shot. Honestly, I think maybe the regular shot is better than everything but the spread shot when I think about it. Just being able to shoot fast, straight in a line ahead of me is kind of what I want. The one thing I'm going to fault with this game with is that there's way too much projectiles from off-screen that you can't really dodge. It's a bit too much. If it wasn't for that, the game would probably be, like, very good in my mind. As it is, it's just kind of good. But, like, how are you realistically supposed to deal with these projectiles? Alright, I'm not gonna... Whoops, spread! That's what I want. Alright, this is the gun. This is the good gun. I don't think there is a way to deal with these projectiles. You just have to be jumping constantly in order to dodge these. This is the best gun. Yet, I don't see any way of dealing with that. If you could blow them up, it'd be one thing, but I don't think you can with half of these things. See, there it is again. It's just off-screen shots. What's B? I don't want to find out. Yeah, I think there's a critical problem in this game, which is you just take damage for no fucking reason. And it's tearing down what is otherwise a good game. So that's how I feel about that. The next one is Captain America and the Avengers, Data East. Captain America and the Avengers. This is a beat 'em up, right? Captain America, the Avengers, and the distinctive likenesses thereof are trademarks. I played this exactly once as a kid. You're in trouble, Avengers. Is that the Mandarin? Ha ha ha! Charleston is being attacked, so check it out. Roger, Wasp. You'll gain power by collecting power stones scattered in the cities. There's a force shield over every exit of the city. You'll have to collect key crystals hidden throughout each stage to break through. Thanks, Wasp. Oh, I didn't get to pick my character? Alright. There's like a Super Nintendo version of this that's completely different. I got a screw attack. Okay, so this looks way worse than that Batman game by Sunsoft. Like, significant. Like, you just have them by comparison, right? Like, what even is this aesthetic and world we're playing in as Captain America right now? I don't even remember if I actually laughed. Did I just say it? I don't even remember. I'm so sick of the story introductions in late NES games. I was expecting it to go on for like 5 hours. Because that's how half of them are now. They said Charleston, though, is what fucked me up. They said Charleston. But we're in Florida. If you clear the city stage where Hawkeye is, you'll get to switch places with them. Oh, okay, so that's how it works in this version. Roger, Wasp. That's all he has to say. He's like, thanks, Wasp. Roger, Wasp. Got it, Wasp. I was in Tampa. I could go to New Orleans. Oh, there's actually a selection? So I go Montgomery. So I guess if I pass through the black thing, that's I can rescue someone. Is that what the deal is? Whoa, that's crazy looking. We're in like a cylinder that's rotating a texture. Am I even hurting this dude? It doesn't feel like it, does it? I guess I'll go to from New Orleans to Mississippi. Maybe Charleston was the goal. Oh, I'm playing this Hawkeye here. I mean, he is exactly the same character, isn't he? No, he does have a projectile he can shoot while crouched. Okay, because I was like, it's just the same as the shield. That's an annoying angle for the arrows, to not be able to hit the thing eye level with you while you're standing. Oh, maybe you're right. Too late now. Captain America's dead. He was killed in the missing texture dimension. Shoot up. Alright, I did have to find those. I forgot about that part. I think I just have to find one, though. The enemy has captured Cap, but he can't be far from here. Roger, Wasp. Charleston. Red alert. Different enemies. About to hit the guy above me. Oh, that wasn't a boss. It's just an enemy rush. An annoying enemy rush, that's for sure. Did I win? Wow, did I rescue him or not? I have no clue. Was that even remotely related to rescuing someone? I couldn't tell you. All right, Charleston, West Virginia. Let's go. I've teamed up with the McElroy brothers. Now I have to do the same levels over as a different Avenger. No, I'm Cap again. I wonder if that jump hurts enemies. I can... You weren't here last time. Captain America needs gems! The destination location was Charleston. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna just not go that... Wait, I can see Hawkeye's icon. Does that mean if I go to it, I rescue him? Like... Montgomery, huh? This is what Montgomery looks like? That was an instant kill. Okay, we're good. You know what's next? The Flintstones, The Rescue of Dino and Hoppy by Taito. I'm sure there's a ton of amazing Flintstone games. There's probably only ever been good Flintstone games. If you... Also, the only thing I can think of from this game is fucking Silvaguna. Using this, sneaking this theme into everything for years. The Flintstones were living peacefully with Gazoo. Uh-oh, it's a Gazoo-era Flintstone story. Who came from outer space. Then one day, with bright lights, appeared a sinister-looking time machine. Look at that sprite. Look at the difference between that sprite and everything else. It's landed in front of the Flintstones family. I'm Dr. Butler. I came here from the 30th century to obtain dinosaurs, prehistoric pets, for the Orbit City Zoo, said the man. Nobody remembers that kangaroo dinosaur. Nobody. I've never seen that fucking thing in my life. I've seen plenty of Flintstones. At the same time, man blasted Gazoo's time machine into pieces and sent them all the way to various places, so that Fred and his company would not be able to follow him. Now, Fred has to collect all the scattered parts of the time machine and This is what I'm talking about. You don't need this much of a lead up for an NES game. You're never gonna make a game complex enough to need this. Not for these cutscenes things. Maybe an RPG like Dragon Quest, but that's happening in gameplay. You know, that's the difference. Boot the game and just fucking say, rescue the dinosaurs, go. I thought I could grab the vines. I could not. I could duck my head down. But it's not an actual duck. Oh boy. I think it's pretty safe to say that 1991 is probably the worst year for the NES, actually. There's just so many bad games out of what was there, and the ones that are good are sequels to things that were already good. Yabba, dabba, dope. Why is there a... Ninja Gaiden doesn't have a ledge grab and fucking Flintstones does. Make it make sense. Also, it doesn't hold. It holds like for us like 1 second. Ninja Gaiden somehow couldn't get this to work in 3 games. Let's go. A lot of platforming for a shitty jump. I gotta say that. If you're gonna have this much platforming, your jumps shouldn't suck ass. I have a charge club. I don't know when I'd use it. Like that, I guess. Can't look down. Alright, that's Flintstones. Golf Grand Slam by Tosei is next. That's published by Hecht or Atlas, depending on the region. Alright. On the drive, twist your body slowly as you swing. Why is it doing this? When unskippable scene. There we go. Why would I aim anywhere but the end, they said. What the fuck? Excuse me? What? What kind of fucking swing system is that? In the bunker. Didn't that look like about what you should be doing? Like, Did that not look like a dead center hit or something? I don't know what they're wanting from me. Like, what do they actually want here? Usually I at least get to a hole in a golf game. I'm really not thinking that's what this game deserves. Most unintuitive ass shit I've ever seen in a golf game. Yeah, fuck that. Next we have Shatterhand. Very cool sounding game. This is by Natsume. And it's published by Angel or Jaleco, depending on the region. Shatterhand. Sounds familiar. Shatterhand. Here we go. All right. What's going on here? I'm a dude. I'm blasted. All right. I'm blocking bullets with my biceps. All right. You're giving me a good idea. Let's see what we got. See, that's your opening cutscene. I'm just punching, okay. I'm shattering stuff with my hands. What's that? Alpha. I'm busting shit up. Oh, every time I punch it changed the icon, huh? If I get 3 in a row, what happens? Ah, they got me. All right, that's 3 in a row. What happens? I get like a stand? Okay. Sure. Sure. Nice try. $300 health. I just have to run on the treadmill. I see. Let's get beta. See what that does. These guys look like trouble. Nothing I can't handle. Oh, there's a limited amount of it. Or maybe it had health. I don't know. Wait. Oh! You can grab onto the grid. Okay. Okay. All I know is punch. I wonder if mixing them together creates a different thing. What do I get? Blaster. Okay. The Japanese version is different? Is that what you're saying? I'm looking for the name to make sure. Tokyo Shirei Soul Brand. Okay, I'll check out the Japanese version after this then. If there's differences like that, I usually try to look them up. And hi there, Radius. Alright. This seems like the safe way to fight him. Oh, shit. Sir, please come down, Mr. Dictator. Kind of laming him out here, but hey, it's an NES boss. What do you expect? Got him. Can my buddy pose too? No pose. Oh well. Area A cleared. Alright, alright, alright. So, is this one of those games where they keep the gameplay consistent, or do they do, like, weird mini-games every other level? No. Oh, there's a level select. Where do I want to go next? How about the city that's on fire? That sounds fun. Man, that sounds so much like Jackal. This sounds so much like Jackal. Oh shit, they got shields, they got bombs. Was this a poor choice of level? The enemies are sturdy. Alright, well... Oh. Let's get alpha, beta, alpha and see what happens next. Alright. You're gonna shoot me the second I jump up there? Those pipes are actually solid. They're not background. Yeah, often when there's a difference in character sprite, the Japanese one does just look better. I've noticed that in a couple of games. I've noticed that's pretty consistent. Damn. Excuse me, sir. I'll take the gold. I am... Okay, that looks tricky. Well, it was a grenade, so who cares? Hopefully this isn't a grenade. Okay, let's get alpha. Alright, so what's alpha, beta, alpha do? Sword. Okay. Could be good. I like the health restoring thing. Wow, did I lose all the health I just got back? Oh, this sword guy is a little, he's good for anti-air, I guess. Big coin. Big Oishi. Let's go. Like, he kinda hits the top of an enemy that's high level with me. Alright, just gotta get this health. There we go. It's a full heal, too. So do these things have like a health meter or a number of uses? I can't ever catch when they go away what's happening. If they're just getting hit by an enemy or something. No. Okay, they do have health. I can see them flashing. This is dangerous. For my dude. Alright. Can you get more than one of these at a time if you can keep them alive? Or do they just change up? Beta, alpha, beta? Sure. Alright, what do we got? Auto-scroller. Upward auto-scroller. You know, I'm trying to think. I don't know if we've seen one of these yet. But maybe that's more of a late game thing in a game we've already played. I'm trying to think of a game that's already done this. I'm actually struggling to think of one. You had to have done this in Contra at some point. Maybe late in Ninja Gaiden. Damn it, I'm gonna miss that shit. Yeah, getting these power-ups is dangerous, to say the least. Oh, if you get the same combination twice? Got it. Let's just take a look at the Japanese version here. Tokyo Shirei Soul Brain. So T. Tokyo Shirei Soul Brain. Here we go. Wait, Soul Brain, isn't that like a Metal Heroes show? Isn't Soul Brain like one of those Metal Heroes shows? It is. This is a tokusatsu game secretly, isn't it? Oh, cool. Oh, that made it jump up a lot in my estimation. Shit. That's cool. Yeah, why would you ever play the American version? When you know that's what's going on. P! Points. Got it. That's weird, because I feel like Shatterhand is a name I recognize as being reused later for something else. Strange. Did my costume change? Let's just try getting a bunch of betas. I kind of like the gun. Keeping it alive might be tough, though. The way they kind of just jerk around into enemy hitboxes. I'm gonna die before that happens. Why does my color change with the P's? Or maybe that's because of my life? I don't know. Alright, this is gonna get this thing killed if I don't move on. That enemy is designed to kill the thing above your head. Okay, this is tricky as hell to not get this thing destroyed. Nope, ain't gonna make it. Nope. Alright, we'll have to call it. Let's call it for that there for this one. Pretty cool, though. Probably one of the better ones we played today, for sure. I'd say it and Batman were the two better games so far. What do we have next? The Simpsons, Bart versus the World. This is developed by Imagineering and published by Acclaim. The last Simpsons game was ass. Perhaps this will be better. Perhaps. Kind of doubt it. There's probably a decent one. There's the beat 'em up on the arcade, and there's probably a decent one on Super Nintendo. But I don't feel like the NES is going to be getting, with its cheap development cycle, is going to be getting the good Simpsons games right now. But we'll see. Imagineering, Bart versus the World. The Simpsons. So it should be S. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Simpsons. Bart versus the World. Here we go. All right. Let's see what we got. What are we working with? Eat my shorts! Give me a bad Eat My Shorts sample when I hit press start. Okay, it is the same Bart sprite, so this is not looking good. The following program has been made possible. Put away your homework. Oh, it's doing a Halloween 3 thing. Don't touch the remote control. From Springfield to Fiji to your little town, it's the Krusty the Clown Show. Hey kids, it's time to announce the winner of the Springfield Art Contest. The talented kid gets to take his or her entire family on a worldwide Krusty treasure hunt. They'll search 3 continents for rare, one-of-a-kind, Krusty licensed merchandise, and a whole lot of regular cheap stuff too. All entries will be fairly judged by power plant owner Montgomery Burns and will become his sole property for all eternity. Now let's see the finalists. First, there's this lovely watercolor by Todd Flanders. Next, a dignified portrait by Martin Prince. And then there's this one from Bart Simpson. And the winner is Bart Simpson. Our plan is going according to plan, Mr. Burns, sir. Yes, Smithers. As much as it pains me to have chosen that Simpson brat's miserable attempt at artwork, remember your vow, sir. You despise the Simpsons and swore to wipe them off the face of the earth. Thank you, Smithers. I was distracted. Now let's see. Their first stop is China. My third cousin, Fu Manchu Burns, should make quick work of them. Alright. Oh shit, it's that MS Paint pirate game that's on Steam. It's crazy looking. I wish. This is something, huh? At least Bart can... Oh, I thought he's got a gun, but no, he's got a limited amount of balls. Dude. Hello, Maggie. Now what? It's crazy how low effort these Simpsons games are. It's crazy. Hey, did The Simpsons ever do episodes on how bad its own games were? Because I feel like they probably should have done an episode about how bad their own fucking licensed games are. Not saying they're all bad, but like, wow, these early ones are something. What else we got? Okay, so here we got a Capcom developed and published game. It's Tailspin, like the Disney Channel show. So let's see what's up with that. Capcom made those Chip and Dale games that are really good, and it made DuckTales, which was really good. Maybe Tailspin is good, though I've never heard anyone bring it up as an NES game. And honestly, it was not really a show I gave a shit about when I was a kid either. But I was not a Disney Channel kind of guy, like a Disney animation channel kind of guy. Like Tailspin and Goof Troop and stuff was not my thing. I was Nickelodeon in the early 90s and Cartoon Network in the late 90s when I was a child. That was the waves I liked. Disney Channel just never really had anything to offer that I felt was like up to par. But maybe that's just me. Just personal feelings. Anyway, I'm looking for fucking Tailspin. What am I doing down here? Here we go. Though I guess, you know what it is? It's that the Disney Channel cartoon block was actually like a half decade earlier than that period, right? It was like a late 80s thing, was it not? All those shows were like late 80s to early 90s. So it's just like a bit before my time, so they were all like rerun-ish shows. I think. Wake up, Baloo. We've got lots of work today. I've lined up 8 assignments already, so get out of your hammock and shake a leg. And by the way, Baloo, Don Carnage and the pirates are intercepting cargo planes, so do me a favor and be careful. Here's your first assignment. Fly over the sea, and you should find your destination. But watch out for Don Carnage. He may be waiting for you. If you happen to find more cargo, pick it up and deliver it. So this has to be a plane game. Wow, you have very limited shot speed. It looks pretty decent, all things considered. It feels way more childish than even some of the other stuff. Like Chip and Dale is like, feels a little less childish than this. I don't know. I mean, that's not like a problem. It is a kid's show, so. I don't know. Maybe diminutive would be the word I would use. Diminutive is the aesthetic in this. Like it's a shooter, but it's going super easy on you. Or like super slow, not even easy. You got... That was the same damage noise as Chip and Dale. I did notice that. Chip and Dale was way harder than this. Oh, I can turn around. I don't know what I'd do that for. I feel like I'm doing shooting so slow that I can't like destroy anything. Is the problem? Yeah, it's like an island air, like fighter pilot kind of show. I don't know. They grab characters that are basically Jungle Book characters and repurpose them, it feels like. They might not actually be that, but that's how they feel when you look at them. Like the villain, I think, just looks like Shere Khan, but he's like a, you know, a Red Baron type. I don't know. This one doesn't have nearly the same juice as DuckTales or Chip and Dale. I think it's because the source material is just worse, too. That's part of it. The game is worse, but the source material is also just worse. The thing about DuckTales is that, like, that show itself is alright. It's pretty decent, but, like, There's this whole, like, secondary, like, interest in it from, like, the comics and stuff like that, which were pretty popular in some European countries. I don't know about the US, but I think it was, like, Italy and Sweden or something like that. They're, like, insanely popular. The Scrooge comics are kind of crazy. He's kind of a badass. These things that look like chests are just not, it seems. That was catching me off guard for a bit. You don't get damage from touching the environment, so that's different for one of these types. It almost really doesn't even feel like a horizontal shooter because it's so strangely slow. I will say this, though, the Goof Troop game on Super Nintendo is very fun also. That's also Capcom, isn't it? Disney just kind of asked Capcom to do its homework for it for a while, huh? Is Castle of Illusion also Capcom? So I can just turn around. That's a mechanic. I don't know how to properly use that as a mechanic, though. Is that why these chests are so sturdy? Wait, you can just run into those? You don't have to break them open? Well, shit. Wow, this mechanic is weird. There I went again. It's a bit underwhelming, honestly, for Capcom. I expect more. Next we have Tecmo Super Bowl. So if it's just an upgrade on Tecmo Bowl, that's probably going to be a pretty good game. Let's find out. Tecmo Super Bowl. Since fucking when is that a Tecmo mascot? Oh shit! Alright, you've got the only good football game on the system. Let's see if this one's any better. Honestly, like, these little cutscenes are not bad. All right, it's what it's got to feel like. It's got to feel like the last game, but better. I'm already seeing way too many options. Philadelphia Eagles versus the Green Bay Packers. Huh? Did I back out of it on accident? Is that just CPU teams playing each other? Team control. Man versus comp. All right. What do we got? AFC, NFC. Why not? Miami Dolphins. Sure. Cincinnati Bengals. Why not? And I'll kick off. Kickoff. Let's do a thing. No, I don't want to. Oh, I got flattened. Interception. Oh, I don't know. Oh, shit! There we go. There we go! Oh, really? You know what? This is fine. This is fine, but I don't think it's really better than Tecmo Bowl. I don't think it's better than the first game. It doesn't feel better than it. It doesn't feel worse than it, but by that much. But I still think regular Tecmo Bowl might be better. Next we have a Konami developed and published game, and that's Tiny Toon Adventures. Now, there are some good Tiny Toon games, but I don't remember which one this is. So, Warner Brothers is working with Konami, while Disney's working with Capcom. That's funny. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Look at Buster. Hi, I'm Shirley the Loon. I'm a fortune teller. Oh, right, you can pick different characters. Please choose a partner. I guess we'll work with Ducky. Right. Okay. Just Mario UI. But you know what? Let's go. How do I change characters? I can slide down? Okay. This is a Mario game. Straight up a Mario game. But you know what? That's so much better than a lot of other stuff that came out this year. That's how you change. Okay, so what do you do differently? Everyone's got an ability, right? So instead of power-ups, you basically change into your partner. Stage 1 clear. Immediately feels good. Oh, he can fly. Duh. He's Tanuki suit, basically. Is there a run meter? I didn't even look. I don't think there is. sprites are really good, to be honest, for the cast. Buster must be able to jump higher or something. Hi, I'm Hampton. Collect as many carrots as possible. You'll get an extra player if you collect them. 30 carrots. How many carrots do you have? Okay, we exchange our carrots for lives. Try to get more. Wait, can I do a dive like that? Shit. How do I do that? Oh, shit. Alright. Do I have a life meter? Where do I see that? Because I didn't get hit there, right? Uh-oh, Elmira. Oh, she got me right off the bat. Jesus. Let's try him. Okay, you have to do it in a straight shot. All right, fair enough. Now I know. All right, let's see what our... Okay, that heart lets us take an extra hit. That's what that is. Yep, that's what it is. Okay. Alright. Oh, cool. I build up power and then can use it. That's... Neat. That looks great. Actually, that looks really, really good for NES. It's a great effect. I can just tear them up, yeah. Alright. Okay. You can't turn it off though. So it uses up your whole power meter, and then you have to wait for it to come back. Not as fast either. A bit more awkward to jump with. Oh, that's weird how Elmira took me out in like one hit, like one death. Last time. The bosses just are built different, I guess. Wow, it's super sensitive about that, though. About that jump. I would have liked this game as a kid, that's for sure. Very aesthetically pleasing game. Ugh. Get some carrots. Give me some of them carrots, Hampton. I already hit the max. Can I do that? Can I do that, or is that just an animation? How are they doing that if they're doing it? Buster's definitely the fastest and has the best jump. Which is why he's the default. That makes sense. Come on. A bit unforgiving with the multiple levels you have to replay. That's a little rough. What's the name of the Sylvester type guy in Tiny Toons? The one we haven't played as yet. Anyone remember? I'll save it. The enemies are tall, so the jump has to be really precise if you're not Buster. There we go. I'll just ignore that dude. He looks like trouble. Alright. Alright. Oh, it wasn't saved up. Damn. It's so strange that when you lose to a boss, it's like completely do the level over, though. Let's see what this cat does. Can't remember his name, unfortunately. I haven't watched Tiny Toons in a long time. I didn't even watch it when that remake came out. Or that sequel series came out. Probably should. I remember it being pretty decent, and I feel like it's one of those WB shows like Animaniacs, where it was like a bit smarter than a regular kid show, you know? WB had a lot of shows like that. Let's see what you can do. What can you do? Oh, you have a wall wall. Does he have a wall jump? He does have a wall. He has a wall jump and climb. He's the best then. There's got to be some tough levels ahead where that's going to be exactly what you need. Then again, I mean, flying's useful too. All the partners have their uses, I guess. Basically, you figure out what the level is asking for, and then pick the partner. Like, this partner is not that needed for this level, right? Because it's just straightforward. But if there's a big, heavy climbing featuring level, he'd be good. Interesting choice to give him, like, a red outline. I'm getting so many lives because I start the level over just from getting hit by the boss without losing all of them. It's kind of weird, right? Kind of weird. We have fewer games today, that's why I'm playing a little bit longer on these. There just wasn't that many games left in the year, but there were too many to stick at the end of the last episode. Alright. Alright, this time for sure. This time for sure we'll get her. We just need to figure out what makes her tick. So you have to hit her in the middle. Wait, no. You're just trying to survive. Oh. You're not even supposed to beat her. You're just supposed to survive. No wonder. I was being too aggressive. Unless that's a bonus round? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Look at that. It shifted up already. I was worried that it was going to be the same track on every stage. But no, that was just considered one stage. Alright, so now I have this ability. Okay. Alright, this game is pretty damn good. If it's shifting it up this quickly, this fast. Whoops, jumped too high. Holy shit, you can really get booking it though. The tall enemy sprites is probably the hardest thing about the entire game. That the enemies are tall, so your jump has to be like top height to hit them. And Buster's got a big sprite too, now that I think about it. His ears give him a big hitbox, doesn't he? You can bounce on the pumpkins. Jesus Christ. What's this? More time? Time freeze? Is that world though? It's a world though. I knew it. Ah. Whoa, what do we got here? Shit. Wizards. Ah, they got me. Alright, that's a pretty cool game. I actually like that. That's a very nice looking game. It plays well. It's Konami. I should have expected it to be good. Next we have, there's a lot of games that have the same developer publisher in this little streak here. We had Capcom, Tecmo, Konami, and now Taito. Taito developed and published Toki, also known as Juju Densetsu. Toki. Let's see what Toki's about. Caveman game or something? Very bare bones looking. Labyrinth of Caves, the evil hand of Bashtar has seized lovely Miho. Her beloved, the mighty Toki, has also been dealt a wicked blow. Now reduced to a lowly ape, Toki must risk a perilous journey to free Miho and regain his manhood. Is this Ghouls and Ghosts, but you're a monkey? This is Ghouls and Ghosts, but you're a monkey, isn't it? I mean, I would have died already if this was Ghouls and Ghosts. This is a very stark contrast in quality. No, it's just called Juju Densetsu in Japan. It's just called The Story of Juju. So. Wow, that thing wasn't even fucking visible. What the hell? Now I got fire breath. Won't you press A or B? Oh, wow, what? No. Come on, Taito. You can do better than that. Next we have Tom and Jerry. So we're getting a lot of cartoon games here. Tom and Jerry by Software Creations. Published by High Tech Expressions or Altron. Don't know either of those. But Tom and Jerry. Let's see what how does the Tom and Jerry game compare to the Tiny Toons game? I think that's probably a fair comparison, probably. I don't have a subtitle here. I guess it's the ultimate game of cat and mouse. Yeah, this would be it. Oh, shit. Look at them. And Tuffy? Who the fuck is Tuffy? Uh-oh. Tom is at it again. That frantic feline will never give up. Now he's Mouse Map Jerry's nephew, Tuffy. Oh, is that what the little gray mouse is named? His name is Tuffy? Jerry needs your help to race his way through every level of the house. Watch out for hidden dangers and surprises, especially Tom. Gee golly gosh. I mean, it's not like they talk, except for that movie. They talk in that fucking movie, it's weird. Actually, there's 2 movies where they talk now, isn't there? There was one back in the day, but there's a newer one. Where they're all normal and shit. The spiderweb slows you down. That's a thumbtack. Well, this certainly isn't as good as the Tiny Toons game right off the bat. Ooh, what am I supposed to do? Thanks for the fucking jazz breakdown here, but what am I supposed to do? Don't get me wrong, I love Tom and Jerry. I've got like all 3 eras of it on DVD, but which required having to import one of those eras because it was only available in PAL regions. But I don't think this is it, man. I feel really stupid. Why can't I do anything to progress here? You'd think maybe you climb on this. Okay. God damn it. There we go. I feel like the music's going crazy. I don't know what's motivating it. It feels like it's going through a bunch of tracks really fast. Alright, now that I know what to do, let's try this again. I'll give them this. Thanks for trying something different on the NES sound-wise. But boy, it's frantic feeling, and feels like it's jumping around a lot. Dun 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 dun. My god. Precision is just fucking... Come on. You can't go sideways is the craziest part about climbing these. Somebody thought they were just fucking nailing it. Programming the sound here, and they did some things right, but it's a little self-aggrandizing sounding. You know what it is? Someone figured out how on the music tracker to like do a skip to a new section, and they're just going crazy with it. I find the song that's playing here to be the most interesting thing about the entire game, to be honest. Wait, I can just do that? Okay. Ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. This level just keeps going and going. Oh, I died doing that. I think we've gotten the idea. I don't know about that one. Sorry, Tom and Jerry. I don't know about that one. All right, we got one more today. It's also by Software Creations. Published by American Software Corps. It's called Treasure Master. Let's see what we got. Why is there a fucking phone number on this game? Feel free to call them. Feel free to call Treasure Master. Look at this walk cycle. What are they doing with this game? It's fucking Giga Chad game. I don't have a button that does anything, just the jump. This doesn't feel like a game that came out in '91. This feels like a backport NES. This feels like an NES like retro, like an indie retro game that someone ported to the NES. Like, listen to the music. This doesn't sound like the kind of music you'd expect. I can kick. I couldn't kick before. I don't know why I couldn't, but I couldn't. The boots allow me to kick. So now I can kick caterpillars in the head. Jesus Christ. Yeah, drop that block on my head. A kick only gets you so far against enemies with projectiles, though. This is a weird one. Can't say I dislike it, but it is weird. I can't swim. There's no way I can swim. There must be a power-up I can get somewhere. This is the same, you know what? This is the same audio guy who made that Tom and Jerry game. It's just a different style. It's just as weird as the Tom and Jerry thing. Just done in a different way. Okay, can I swim? I can swim, actually. Because I'm an athletic Chad. Of course I can. Oh, shit! It's not even a... Alright. Hold on. This game got the juice? Don't mind me, just looking for a place to dive down. Now, will this kill me? Okay. It's hard to tell. Usually water like that it kills you. We're too far away for it to be a water I don't know. Game over. What is going on with this game? This is a weird one. For contest details, I better call them. So I can just go down here? Immediately, and there's sharks. But there's a sub over there, too. Alright, I wait for the... No, I don't. I almost made that. Damn. I need the next... I need to activate this magnet. I can't get in it, huh? I have to use the magnet to pull it up. What the fuck is this game, man? Who makes a sprite like this? Alright. What an interesting game. I don't know if it's good or bad, it's just interesting as hell, that's for sure. I'm gonna drown. Interesting game, that's for sure. Let's do some ratings, okay? So I've been a little upended here because I thought that December was going to be always a downer part of the year for these games. But we've got some decent ones this time. Let me move this over and we can put our ratings in for today. Here. All right. Uncharted Waters. This was a Koei game that was not the same game, and it threw me off. I'm gonna give it a 3 because it's just too slow, but it could have been good. Vice, Project Doom. Looked like it was gonna be generic to start, but it was actually kind of interesting. Maybe a 4. Worm, Journey to the Center of the Earth. This game was underwhelming. Barbie was garbage. Batman Return of the Joker was really cool. Not a 5, but it's a 4. Captain America and the Avengers, that's a stock average game. Flintstones was like a 2. Golf Grand Slam was shitty. That gets a 1. Shatterhand was really cool. I'll give it a 4. Bart was shitty. That gets a 1. Tailspin was underwhelming. I'll give that a 2. Tecmo Super Bowl, it's a 3. It doesn't feel as cool as Tecmo Bowl itself did a couple of years earlier. I think Tiny Toons was my favorite one today. I don't know if it's actually a 5, but it was my favorite today, so it's a 5. Toki. We just fucking... This is the Taito one, right? I'm gonna give that a 2. Tom and Jerry gets a 2. And I'll give Treasure Master... It's a game I'd be interested in seeing more of, so I'll give it a 4. Today was actually decent for the number of games we played. We had some... Not really any, like... critical hit wins. Just... There's some cool games in today's set. So that puts it into 1991. That means we're moving into 1992. There's going to be 1, 2, 3. There will be 3 1992 episodes, so about 90 games approximately. In the first episode, we'll go from January to some part of March. And what will we see in there? We'll see there's an Addams Family game, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. There's a Die Hard game, Mega Man 4. There's a Konami game called Monster in My Pocket, which is strange. What else? Some names that don't... Oh, the McDonald's game. Star Trek 25th Anniversary. Ninja Turtles 3. Dragon Warrior 3. Bucky O'Hare. There's some different stuff there. And we'll look at the others as we get through it. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Until then, have a nice day.